step up out of the scene. I ain't never had the dollars, but I know I got the dream.
Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, tryna make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, up, pick it 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 up.
I see my shit insane, but I flow with a mission. Everybody think they got the flow that I'm giving. I'm done with the talk and start the show, nigga, biggin'. I'm hitting them with acts and slowing the mission. Waking up every morning, I'm trapped in the box, just trying not to repeat the mistakes of my pops. Look and watch, I'm ready to step up out of the scene. I ain't never had the dollars, but I know I got the dream.
Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, tryna make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, 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 pick it up.
I see my shit insane, but I flow with a mission. Everybody think they got the flow that I'm giving. I'm done with the talk and start the show, nigga, biggin'. I'm hitting them with acts and slowing the mission. Waking up every morning, I'm trapped in the box, just trying not to repeat the mistakes of my pops. Look and watch, I'm ready to step up out of the scene. I ain't never had the dollars, but I know I got the dream.
Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, tryna make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, 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 pick it up.
I see my shit insane, but I flow with a mission. Everybody think they got the flow that I'm giving. I'm done with the talk and start the show, nigga, biggin'. I'm hitting them with acts and slowing the mission. Waking up every morning, I'm trapped in the box, just trying not to repeat the mistakes of my pops. Look and watch, I'm ready to step up out of the scene. I ain't never had the dollars, but I know I got the dream.
Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, tryna make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, 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 pick it up.
I see my shit insane, but I flow with a mission. Everybody think they got the flow that I'm giving. I'm done with the talk and start the show, nigga, biggin'. I'm hitting them with acts and slowing the mission. Waking up every morning, I'm trapped in the box, just trying not to repeat the mistakes of my pops. Look and watch, I'm ready to step up out of the scene. I ain't never had the dollars, but I know I got the dream.
Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, tryna make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, 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 pick it up.
I see my shit insane, but I flow with a mission. Everybody think they got the flow that I'm giving. I'm done with the talk and start the show, nigga, biggin'. I'm hitting them with acts and slowing the mission. Waking up every morning.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode.
Yeah.
Did you just fart on the mic?
Yeah. Joanna, you're busy
body. Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Labor Day weekend. What's up? We back with another episode of Quality Time.
You see, I'm repping.
Yes,
Queen
bop.
Oscar,
Yo,
gunshot.
Boom. You done know I done started.
That track was so fire, exactly, nigga. See, when niggas know. Niggas
already. Let's go ahead with the
Already.
intros, man. You already don't know who it is, and I'm gonna introduce myself. I go by the name of DJ Deem from New York City. What's up?
And you don't know, but now you fucking do. It's your boy LAUD from Uptown BX Bronx Strong. We in the building. You see me. And Deem outnumbered again today. That Queensbridge shit. I keep telling you, Bronx niggas is out here, bro. Shout out Jesus and Mara and the whole bodega out, nigga. But
man.
But go ahead. We got another Bronxite
Special
in here.
guest in the building. What's up? Who we got?
Elite.
Your boy Wayne Gun Help BX in the building.
Uh-huh.
One thing, blah, blah, the bridge is over.
The bridge is over.
Yo, I don't know. All in my head, all I heard was Vibes Cartel Brooklyn Anthem just now. I'm not even from Brooklyn.
This man from 90s,
Shout out everybody in the chat. Iron Lion Zion 45, C Papa, what's up, man? Me and C Papa was just cutting up. We had a little DJ session. Miss Cece, baby, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back, Louis Ornelis. What's up, Zaddy T? Win, what's up? Oh, you in the chat already, but bro, you in the episode. What's up?
You already know.
Tag boom. What's up, Brian Mance? What's up? Thank you for tuning in. Shy, what's up? Christian CMJ, thank you all for tuning
Tad
in.
Christian, what's up?
Yo. So it's about to be a really good episode. Let's hop into these topics before IG cuts us off. We're gonna hop into this first one right here. Let's go ahead and start this up. Yeah, your number one fan, Iron Lion Zion. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Yo, you tune in every week. We gotta get you something, man. Hit us up.
Facts.
So, recently Travis Scott had this little documentary on Netflix called "Look, Mom, I Can Fly," and as it dropped, a lot of people started talking about Travis Scott a lot more, in my opinion. And this little post went up on the social medias of the internets, and they said that Travis Scott was the number one performer of hip hop. Right?
Y'all see that? I know y'all see that list. My God, Travis Scott is number one performer. What you think, Dean? Let's start with you. DJ.
Let's go down the list. I'm not gonna go into it first. Let's go down the list and actually acknowledge who's on this list. So we have Travis.
Are we saying this is the official list?
This is the list that we're gonna go off of. This is the list that we're gonna use for reference, right? There always has to be a reference.
True.
So Travis Scott is number one. Then we have Kanye West. Then we have Kendrick. We have Drake, Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert, Migos, A$AP Rocky, Lil Wayne, XXXTentacion. As you guys can see from this list. Now, we're just talking about hip hop here. So nobody go in and talk about Michael Jackson, talk about Beyonce. I can stay your ass at home, stay back there. We don't care. We're talking about hip hop right now. And the first thing I want to acknowledge is that a lot of the GOATs ain't on there. Yeah. So that was the first thing that I saw. But it kind of makes me think in 2019, what are we considering as top performers? If we are considering Travis Scott as number one, it's a tie between Travis Scott and Kanye West. A huge tie between the both.
What about Kendrick?
Kendrick doesn't, and when it comes to performing, Kendrick is not in the category of Kanye or Travis Scott at all.
I mean, which aspect of performing, like showmanship or
everything?
Like
everything about
you really think so?
Everything.
Kendrick is a great performer, bro.
He's a great performer, but is he
draws you in and like actually like you feel what the fuck he's saying? It's more than just the show aspect of it. He actually creates like an emotional attachment to you.
But he doesn't have the same energy as a Kanye or a Travis.
Yeah, but that's why I said, which aspect of live performance are you talking about that you consider them the greatest because of? Because if it's the energy, then yeah, I get you. They're above Kendrick because Kendrick ain't jumping around and doing all that. But if it's like the connecting with the crowd, I'm giving it to Kendrick.
I mean,
more than
Mozart
even Ye.
connected with his crowd.
You said Mozart,
Yeah.
but what? But he wasn't a great performer. I never seen a Mozart perform.
I'm just saying that the music. What I'm getting at is that the music is different from performing. Your music can connect with a crowd, but when it comes to performance, it's a different game.
But I mean, through his performance, his music connects deeper because that's the reason why you're going to the performance, or else you'd sit your ass home and listen to the album. You feel me? So there's a way. There's also a way while you're performing to get your message across on a higher plane than just having someone listen to it. You feel me? And I feel like that deeper connection.
So you guys as an artist, I got a question. So you guys as an artist, what would you say is your goal as performing? What would you say is your goal when you're performing for a crowd? How would you, what are you looking to do to connect with your crowd to make sure that it's the best performance that you ever put on?
It's engagement. You gotta engage the crowd. A lot of people, I see the difference between when I used to perform. You kind of have blinders on where like you looking at the crowd, but you ain't looking at them. You know what I'm saying? You looking at them, but you ain't seeing them. You feel me? Now when I perform, I walk in the crowd. I be looking at people. I be engaging with them. I'm like, I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? And when people feel that validation, like, yo, he's coming down and talking to me, I'm gonna give him that respect back and I'm gonna listen.
Right.
You feel me? That's why when I've never seen Travis or Kendrick perform, but if I'm going off of music and clips and shit, I feel like with Travis, he'll go into a crowd of people that don't know him, and he'll walk out with the crowd fucking with him. Where Kendrick, you have to kind of know some of the music to be attached to it. I don't think he can grab a full crowd and bring them in like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Kanye, I got to see him do the Yeezus tour, and so I'm kind of biased. You know what I mean? It's different.
Yeezus tour was different though.
He had a mountain.
He made it snow. He made it snow.
Fact. My nigga had a mountain with a Sasquatch on top. You know what I mean? Like that shit was crazy.
Oh man, yo, you wanna? I'm gonna get to the chat real quick. Fucking, I just lost it.
I got it. Go ahead with your point first. Go.
But me personally, like the loudest perform. Oh shit, hold on. Let me switch this back. Me personally, the loudest performance like I ever had. I get it. It's definitely engagement, and a lot of it had to do with me being smacked. So, like when I first started performing, I was more too cerebral about it. Like, yo, I can't do this. I can't look too much like this because I'm not gonna seem authentic. But eventually, once you calm down, like it had to do with me getting a little drunk. You feel me? And then I finally was just like, yo, fuck it. I don't care. Y'all gonna fuck with me. If y'all don't fuck with me, who cares? You feel me? But I'm gonna make sure I push that energy across to you so you feel what I'm saying. So now, like you said, when like you gotta literally try to talk to each individual person while still reaching everyone at the same time, and walking through the crowd definitely help with that. Like vibing out, like you look a nigga in his eye and you start bopping, the nigga just start bopping. He don't even know why, but he felt that connection. You feel me? So it's definitely it's a couple things that you could do to make yourself a great performer, and some people have it, some people don't. But on that level, on walking through the crowd level, I don't see Kendrick doing that more than I would see Travis Scott do that. Yeah,
he's definitely always in the crowd. Did you guys watch the documentary? Did you guys
see it? He be bringing people off from in the crowd. Like that same thing with Logic. No, I found Logic does it. Yes. He remembering people's names at his shows. Like every time he go on tour, he'd be like, "Oh, what up, Bridget in the third row up there?" Like my man be on it. That's like, you know, because people want to feel like they're a part of something. Right. You know what I mean? So if you lead in your movement, you can't just lead it like a boss. You have to lead it like a leader. You feel me? So like if you engage with the people, you letting them know you're not wasting your time being part of this movement. You feel me?
Everybody, all down to military generals, need to know that. Like the greatest generals are the ones that really interact with their soldiers. They down in the trenches with them niggas. They leading them niggas into battle and shit. Like that's how you really grab people hearts and mind type shit.
Yeah, and I feel like it also comes down to an exchange of energy. Depending on how much energy you put out is what you get back. And you know, Travis Scott and Kanye put out a different level of energy in their live performances that not a lot of artists are able to pull off. He brought up Kanye West's Yeezus tour, where he created a whole like stage where
you didn't feel like you were just watching a performance. You felt like you were experiencing an album. Like this is what was actually going through his head. Same thing with Travis Scott with Astroworld. Astroworld wasn't just an album. Astroworld was an experience. And I think that when it comes to being an artist, you have to be able to take that audio, that sonic, and turn it into something visual when it comes to performing. And this is something that I realized as a DJ that I have to do. I have to take you guys' records and give it to the audience in a way where they're having an experience where their lives are being moved in a different way, where they actually understand. For example, you got a song that's a trap record. I got to play other trap records so they feel like, all right, this is trap music right here. I feel like I'm in the trap. Or if it's some deep conscious shit, I feel like I'm talking about some deep conscious shit. And I think that's what it comes to when you're doing a live performance. You have to give that energy off at the same time.
Definitely. It got to be believable. End of the day,
facts.
It has to be believable. The truth. Like you're like you, and that's the thing. Like even the fakes can get through if they believe they're fake shit. You know what I'm saying? But the crowd will smell it on you. Like I used to I used to perform, I used to do bars. My shit was just like I'm gonna bar these motherfuckers to death. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, you portraying yourself as an artist, and you gotta come with some artist shit. If you're gonna bar them to death with artist shit for artist vibe, you're not gonna get what you're looking for. You know, you're in the wrong crowd. There's a crowd for you out there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But then as an artist, you get sensitive about your shit, and you're just like, yeah, but they supposed to just accept it for what it is. Nah. You're in the service industry. You got to service the crowd. You got to give them what they're looking for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is a different era. Go into the chat real quick. Iron Lion Zion says, son, have you seen him perform? ! ×4. Zaddy T says, it's definitely not wrong for this generation. His energy is unmatched for rap. Brian Nance says, where Pac? He's like, where's Pac at on this list? Iron Lion Zion says he's not lyrical. Ooh. Zaddy T says his live concerts is crazy with 7 Z's. Z-E. Iron Lion Zion says just every he gets me hype. Brian Nance says Kendrick can tell a story. Iron Lion says, bruh, Travis Scott got me flipping in my room like a Power Ranger. Dum, 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 dum. Then Zaddy T says Kendrick doesn't have it live. Sorry. C Papa says Mozart. Zaddy T says Travis make you fucking throw kids off of shit and mosh and punch teenagers in the face. Boom, 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 boom. Iron Lion Zion says get people moving around, having them sing along. Eye contact. Hey, Chrissy, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Tatch Boom says Kanye puts on a FKN show. It's a whole different level with him. He also says Travis Scott and Uzi shows are vintage punk rock shows. It's pure energy. Nels, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. And I think Cash Booms brings up a good point that these are vintage punk rock shows. Like Kendrick actually puts on like a punk rock show. You guys have not mobs. You have mosh pits. Do you guys think that in 2019, like when you perform, you need to have people punching each other in the face, rock bottoming each other, and doing WWE moves in order to have a good performance? Because we don't have that at Kanye shows. So what do you guys think?
It's a vibe, dog. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I've been in mosh pits and shit, and it's like it's not like a malicious thing. It's like when you in a crowd and the energy gets that real, you kind of have no choice in the matter. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's like you get sucked into it. Of course, there's dudes that force the situation. Those dudes get knocked out first. So that's just, that's whatever. But like, it's like people don't go like, nah, I want to start moshing and shit. It's just the vibe. You get caught up in that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like, you don't need that. But with the music, that just shows you the showmanship. The music gets so hyped. This man got control of the crowd in such a way.
Crowd control.
It's just, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know?
So, yo, keep it a buck. You ever knock somebody out?
In a mosh?
Yeah.
I've floored a dude, but I ain't I don't know how to play fight, so I'm just going like, just, you know what I'm saying? Get out of my way. After a while, I'm the dude. After a while, I just stay on the out, because how it works is you mosh in the middle and then you stay on the outline. The people on the outline, they're responsible for keeping everybody inside. So if you try to run out, niggas like, nope, get back in there. You know what I mean? you chose to be in there. That's what it is now.
Yo, Lord, what about you? You ever knock somebody out in the mosh pit?
Bro, the most I've ever done is some knuck if you buck shit. You know, niggas get crazy when that come on. You feel me? Like that's the most I'm doing, and I'm throwing a couple, and I'm getting the fuck up out of there, like nigga. Because you get hit with an elbow, you have to fight. So don't mess up the vibe. Just get up
niggas
out of
don't
there.
know how to play fight, bro. I'm telling you, I don't do that.
Play fight.
That's an oxymoron, my nigga.
You're right, because you know, in a punk rock. All right, so growing up, I listened to a lot of punk rock music. I listened to a lot of rock music in general. Let me correct that statement. I listen to a lot of rock music, so I know what it's like. And when it comes to moshing, a lot of people have a lot of bad stigmas against it, where they'll say like, "Yo, it's just people punching each other in the face, knocking each other out." But it's really not about that, because once you fall to the floor, from what I've seen, and they also do it in the documentary, a kid fall on the floor, everybody stops. They actually stop everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, let's get this kid up. Let's make sure he's okay. Travis stops his shows. You're like, yo, let's make sure this kid is all right. And that's a different energy that I don't even think we get at hip hop shows, like actual rap shows. A nigga passed out. A nigga pass out. Everybody's like, yo, just move it to the side, bro. Like, come on, like stop. Why'd you pass out, bro? Like,
or World Star.
Yeah, like
niggas recording that.
Right.
That's just wild, bro.
I mean,
that's just all the way wild.
Damn, that would have been a dope segue for topic 3, but we'll get to that later. So top performers for me, I actually took notes on this shit.
Talk to me. Who you got?
In no particular order, and it ain't top 3. It's a whole lot more than that. But yeah, I had Ye up there. I had Red and Meth, because you know them niggas is that those are some mosh pit creating ass niggas.
Right.
I had Kendrick up there. I had Travis up there. I had 6ix9ine. Dumb. Yeah. Unpopular opinion.
You're not lying about that one.
But I saw 6ix9ine in Europe walking on niggas. Like they were holding his ankles as he wave through the crowd, and I'm like, nah, he's Jesus. He has to be Jesus. They're letting him walk on them. Like, nah. So 6ix9ine, Anderson .Paak, who else?
Facts.
Anderson .Paak is. Are
we considering Anderson .Paak for hip hop though?
Why not? Why not? If you gonna consider Post Malone hip hop, Anderson .Paak is everything hip hop.
Not hip hop. If Lil Nas X can't be country, Post Malone is not hip hop.
And honorable mention St. John.
Oh, good pick.
St. John is on the roll right now with his European tour. That nigga's doing his thing.
What about you? What's your top 3/17?
I'm gonna be biased on it because I'm just gonna talk about motherfuckers I haven't seen live. Definitely Ye. Most Def.
And why? And why too? Explain why.
Ye, that dude is just like, he's very conscious of the energy, like you said, the energy he's trying to put out, because he knows the energy he's trying to receive, and he just curates a vibe. Like, he doesn't give you a choice. Like, when you go to his shows, it's like you're gonna get caught up in it for the next hour and a half. That's just what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he puts so much. Like, I like the theatrics. I like how he puts so much energy. I wish I could went to the Glow in the Dark tour before the Yeezus tour. I heard Madison Square Garden when fucking Lupe and Jill Scott opened it up. That was one of the illest shits ever to touch Madison. You know what I mean? So like, it's just. And I'm a Kanye fan. You know, and like I said, I'm biased to this shit. Most Def, man, like he crowd control. Like and he's good with. I give it to anybody that can take a live band and control the crowd with a live band, because that takes a lot of music knowledge. You know what I mean? You try and tell the bass to come up, and like there's a lot going on with that shit. So I got mad respect for that. And who's my third dude? I'm gonna say J. Cole, because the first time I seen J. Cole, I wasn't that impressed. I'm gonna be real with you, but he just
got way better, bro.
Dude, he found a way to take Jay-Z's way of performing and just do it well. Because Jay-Z is the most boring motherfucker to see perform live. But Cole, like his live show is gotten so much better, and the way he interacts with the crowd, it feel like you're talking to the nigga one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? And that's wild to be like, I was all the way on the top, and I felt like it was just like an interaction. You feel me? and just to see the growth in performance, I gotta give it to the dude for sure.
I respect that.
And its impact will be an honorable mention because that dude was nasty.
I respect that.
My bad. Real quick. Speaking of live, you ever perform with a live band, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, I cannot wait, bro. Shout out my nigga O. He was supposed to perform with me, but his band members like they was on some other shit. So, but I can't wait to perform with a live band, bro.
Yo, it's different. I've played bass for a live band with the rapper before. Yo, shout out everybody that's tuned. I play bass. Yeah, I play bass. I play keys. I play harmonica. Yeah, I'm an actual artist. What's up, yo? Not just a DJ. What's up?
We go talk.
Shout out Urban Classic for tuning in. AK Explains It All. Thank you for tuning in. What's up to you, Chino? What's up, bro? One real soul.
No.
What's up?
Goodie?
I am Superwoman. What's up? Thank you guys for tuning in. Yo, shout out to everybody that's tuned in the chat right now. Feel free to share this video, this live stream. There's a little airplane on the lower right-hand corner. Y'all can hit that and just invite like 3 to 5 people. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let them know what we're talking about on here.
By the way,
I'm gonna give you
on Twitch.
Oh, we got Twitch?
Yeah, L Jazz said, "Why?"
L Jazz, what's up, bro?
Facts. L Jazz said, "Why be in the mirror is a pretty good performer. Tisa Korean brings the energy in his. Post Malone is not hip hop. Those words can't be uttered. And J Cole performances are fire."
Right.
Yo, cooler than mints. Good looks, Brody. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 real quick before we hop.
Yo,
into
wait,
this next
hold on.
topic.
Win. You know cooler than mints?
Yeah.
You know my nigga Nat?
Small world, bro. Small world.
Wait. You know Nat, bro?
Yeah, that's what introduced me to you at the Bronx Native event. You know,
I feel like y'all having a bro moment right now.
What the fuck? Yeah. Smack. Always smack.
Y'all having a whole bro moment right now. Yo, Ernst, what's up? Thank you for tuning in.
Nat was with us when we were smoking with Jesus. Yo, shout out Jesus Nice, by the way, and Miro, by the way. Shout out the Bodega Boys again. Ernst, what's goody, bro?
What's up? Yo, I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 before we hop into this next topic because nobody said one person. I'm gonna go with Kanye, I'm going with Travis Scott, and I'm going with Tyler the Creator. Nobody ever told. Everybody forgets about Tyler and his stage presence. Everybody forgets about him. So I just need to bring him up before we get to the next topic. But I agree with all of y'all points.
You got that one.
I just want to bring Tyler into this mix. But we're gonna go ahead. Speaking of performances, man, 2 of the greatest performers of all time. Not even just hip hop. We got to get into Chris Brown and Michael Jackson.
Yes. Yo, wait. Another honorable mention before we get off that. Lil Baby had one of the most fire performance intros I've ever seen. When that nigga went to the Hard Rock Cafe, I think in LA, and he came out the V and walked right up into the stage and just started killing shit. I'm like, that boy good. That
nigga, he's going far. He ain't burning out anytime soon. As long as he's out of trouble, he ain't burning out.
Right. But let's hop into this topic real quick, man. So let's pull this post up. 50 Cent posted this up earlier this week, and he said, Chris Brown better than Michael Jackson to me now. The reason why he said this is because this happened. Chris Brown has now sold 69.5 million singles in the U.S., making him the 7th best-selling singles artist of all time.
I'm sorry.
I see it. We're going to get there. Hold on. Y'all getting real. Oh, wait. Hold on. My bad. Audio was out, but all good. We gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get there. Y'all talking real spicy in this chat right now. Y'all getting active. So, 50 Cent tweeted or put this up on IG. Chris Brown better than Michael Jackson to me now. And this is because Chris Brown has now sold 69.5 million singles in the U.S., making him the 7th best single selling artist of all time. He has now totaled 100 million RIAA certified units. So 50 is saying Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson, that he is better than the king of pop, that he is the new king of pop. Yo, Win, what you think about that?
2 things on that. Sales, no matter in what capacity, don't equate to your talent. So that's one. Right? Not taking anything away from Chris Brown, because the boy got skills. The boy nice. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna take that away from him. But that don't mean he better than MJ. Two, he not better than MJ. So like there's that. Like if you know what's crazy?
Now
if you
cut
ask,
for me, mommy.
If you ask Chris Brown if he's better than MJ, Chris Brown be like, hell no. Chris Brown ain't gonna accept
facts.
that.
Chris
you know
Brown
what I'm saying?
dress up like MJ, nigga.
Yeah, nah, he ain't with that. You seen Chris Brown's Super 16 and shit. You saw that call drop. That shit hurt his heart. He ain't with that shit, nigga. Like he ain't doing that. So I can't. Michael Jackson's the GOAT, bro. I'll never say anybody better than Michael Jackson.
Right.
Even niggas that by math say he's better won't say you better.
Wait. So I got a question.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I got one person that's a major contender right now. Beyonce.
Beyonce better than MJ?
I don't want to use the words better. The next MJ.
The
MJ of our generation.
As far as live performances?
As far as everything. Impact, live performance, energy, songs, everything.
Beyonce could drop an album right now and go platinum.
Beyonce drops an album right now, the internet breaks.
Yeah. And
is that
her
one
fans
question?
Will kill you.
One question, is that due to Jay-Z? Because a lot of people try to give Jay-Z the credit to say, like, without Jay-Z, Beyonce wouldn't be.
Negative.com.
Jay's feeding off of Beyonce, not the other way around.
Feeding off Beyonce.
No.gov.
Beyonce's a worldwide thing.
I guess that's
Jay-Z goes on world tour because of Beyonce, my nigga.
That is wrong.org.
Yo,
go into the chat real quick. So go into the chat. I just want to start this. I'm gonna start from the top. So Ernst Rose says no, Chris Brown is not. No, sorry. Yeah, Ernst says no, Chris Brown is not. Urban Classic says I love him. Ernst Rose says Mike didn't hit any women.
Allegedly, no. Let me.
He did. I'm not even going there, man. I'm not even going to do that.
Allegedly.
So Zaddy T says Chris Brown definitely is not, but he is a great performer. Urban Classic says Chris Brown will never. ... He tried though, and he was supposed to be part of his protege, but nah. Zaddy T says 50 Cent is in his bag. Lord Summer says hello. Urban Classic says Chris Brown.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Chris. She says Chris Down have the focus. I don't know who Chris Down is.
Chris Down. Good. That's fuck. He got down. That's fucked up.
Yo, chill. Iron Lion Zion. It says Urban Classic. Iron Lion Zion says, "Whoa, 50 bugging." Urban Classic says sales don't mean doo-doo anymore. He's not better than MJ. Period. Ernst Rose says, no, he wasn't ready. Zaddy T says, let's not start in Queen Bay. Urban Classic says, Beyonce is the MJ of our generation. Zaddy T says, I've seen her not two, but 3 times. Urban Classic says, nah, watch a blasted mouth. Ernst Rose says, nah, the reverse. Zaddy T says, one made me cry. JSU can never, don't you ever. And Blue, what's up, bro? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the chat. Right now, we're talking about is Chris Brown better than MJ? Iron Lions Zion says crash. MJ is the king.
Shit, I don't know who's gonna disagree with that, son. I guess ain't a lot of Chris Brown fans in here. Yo, they need to ease up off Chris Brown, man, son. Like,
that's true.
He made a mistake. Rihanna made a mistake. They were young. They're like 20 years past that now. I'm pushing it, but come on, my nigga. Like, can we stop looking at him from the wife beater? Like,
your man's got to go play in the chat.
Man, I had an experience with that this week, and I'm not gonna get into it. But
whoa, Speak Meek. Thanks for tuning in before Deem hangs.
Meek, ENT. You already know. That's the manager right there.
Gang shit. All right, Labor Day. Stand high.
Stop the madness.
Yo, happy Labor Day to all y'all, by the way, man. I hope y'all had a good and safe Labor Day, man. But I think there is really a bad stigma around Chris Brown. At the end of the day, he makes great music. These are great artists. And sometimes I get it. It's hard to separate the art from the artist. But, Chris Brown still is who he is. And I personally feel like we need to stop comparing Chris Brown to Michael Jackson. I don't think he's in that category anymore to be compared to him. So that's my take on 50 Cent's remarks.
Why you say you don't think he's in that category? What category exactly?
I think Chris Brown has created his own lane at this point.
Elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris Brown has had singles where it's Chris Brown. Like, he's done things that Michael Jackson has not done. Now, when we start comparing artist to artist, we start comparing things that each other has done. Chris Brown has found a way to separate himself to make him the Chris Brown. He's not saying I'm the next Michael Jackson. And we do this on and on in the music industry a lot, where we compare our upcoming artists to somebody that's great. And we say, yo,
especially
these two
black artists.
Especially black artists. You're 100% right. And we start comparing
them. Only black artists.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
They don't do that shit in rock.
We do it. We do it with white artists to black artists, to the point now where we call Ed Sheeran black. I call Ed Sheeran black because he's black. He's Jamaican.
The pillars of hip hop and the foundation of what hip hop was started on has to do with competition. A large part of it has to do with competition.
You're right.
So it's like, I don't think that's like bedrock shit. You feel me? Like, that's like pillar shit. Like, I don't think that's gonna go away ever. Like,
they put the competition on the wrong parts though, man. Because when it's time to really knuckle up on some real competition, niggas don't want to battle for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Right. But then when you got the nonsense, the niggas want to battle for the nonsense all day. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, in that same vein, I feel like battle rappers should get way more like love and attention than they do. You feel me?
Because those are the
niggas, right? Those are the niggas that are actually skilled. Like, when I say those are the nicest niggas in hip hop, those are some of the nicest niggas in hip hop. They can't always translate it to music and pop culture, but as far as lyricism and all, bro.
It's an exercise, dog. They'll take one verse and spread it between 3 rounds because they gotta wear you down. Versus the novice dude to come through and give you the straight shit off the first round and break out for the last 2 rounds. It's barbarians, dog. It's some real shit.
Real shit.
I agree with you on that. For sure.
I mean, dancehall artists have been doing that too, though. They all get on the same rhythm.
One thing, let me say it and state it clear: Vybz Kartel is the nicest rapper ever. I'm saying that from now because if American niggas understood patois like that, Vybz Kartel would be higher than Biggie. Vybz Kartel would be higher.
Wow,
than Biggie.
Yo, put that on wax.
I'm putting that on wax.
Damian Marley. Damian Marley took Nas on Distant Relatives. I don't care what nobody said. I'm a huge Nas fan, but Damian Marley took Nas on that.
But Damian Marley, it's not a competition. Fuck it, I'm not gonna.
Wow. So what y'all saying? Hold on, we gonna go a little bit to the left. So what y'all saying is that dancehall artists don't get the recognition that they deserve when it comes to lyricism.
At all. They are some of the nicest. The wordplay. Oh my. Bro, the
wordplay is wicked,
nigga.
And hip hop come from reggae, so it all comes from the same point. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, hip hop do come from
Herc
reggae.
is a Jamaican dude.
Hold on, Urban Classique tight. She said, "Wow, watch your mouth. Better storyteller than Biggie. Biggie. I didn't say better storyteller. I didn't say better storyteller. I said better hip hop artist. Period. Like it don't matter if it's storytelling. Have you heard of Vybz Kartel?
She said, "I'm out. Author me.
Are you sick with the Arthur meme?
Oh,
yo, please go listen to Vybz from like early 2000s to like before he got knocked and all after.
If they don't understand it though, they're not gonna get it,
bro. That's what I'm saying. If they understood, they would know. Vybz and hip hop, like you said, started from reggae. So dogs.
No, I don't get it. Honestly, I can agree because reggae artists go against each other with lyrics. I mean, you look at Sting. If you guys don't know what Sting is, go on YouTube and watch Sting. And it really was a competition. It was Freestyle Fridays on 106 in Park. Put it that way.
It was live in front of the country, in front of the whole country.
The whole country.
It's not no TV show, like the whole country.
And like you had to bring it. It was a different level of lyrics. It was a different level of confidence. It was a different level of flow. That
not even just to think about how many songs Vybz and Movado did just going back and forth, bro. No, ain't no rap beef going on that long. Niggas coming with fire every song.
They had beef when it was beefing with each other.
Real shit, dogs. Get the fuck. Yo, nah, B.
Yo, Urban Classic says beer sex talk. That's just
beer sex talk. Yeah, picture this, especially not sure, but come on.
Brooklyn Anthem though, like we just talked about this earlier. I brought up Brooklyn Anthem
from 90s Machiavelli. Make you know what all the point is, boy. Never mind him buckler business, Rev Hotel life like. What you mean?
Yo, you killing him. I'm about to plug my microphone out, man.
Yo,
chill.
Gaza, nigga.
Gaza, miss that. Yo, let's run through this chat real quick. Let's see what we got. Urban Classic says Beyonce has a strong male following. Also, she says, "Stop the press. Beyonce is a queen for a reason." Speaking says, "Yer," and that was with 17 R's. Zaddy T says Beyonce has a strong male following as well. They might not be straight, but they might not be straight, but they are there. Oh, they're there. Got it. My bad. I apologize for that one. Ernst Rose says, like, men are not turning up to Beyonce like they would MJ. That is a great point. I don't see any men going crazy to single women.
Facts. I actually walk off the dance floor when that shit come on.
Yes. When single women come on, all the men leave. That's besides the point, though. Iron Lion Zion says Chris Brown is the doo-doo. Zaddy T says Urban Classic, they talking crazy. Iron Lion Zion says put him on anything, it's going platinum.
Oh, he meant the shit.
Right. Urban Classic says, are you crazy? She had grown ass men dancing in leotards to single ladies. Come on, son. Ernst Rose says Chris Brown makes trap. Michael Jackson ain't make trap music.
Big facts. Imagine if he did.
It would be fire.
I'm in the trap. The trap. You know it.
We be listening to that shit right now.
Got that loud. You know it.
Prince and Uzi Vert on the track.
Oh, yo, Michael Jackson and Uzi Vert.
I was thinking Prince and Uzi. I think Prince and Uzi were.
Prince and Uzi,
no,
yes.
Prince and Young Thug would be fire.
Oh man,
think about it.
I need to try to
all that moaning and shit. All that moaning and yeah.
Yo, I'm in the company. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Yeah, boy.
Urban Classic says they hating hard right now, yo. Hate to see a woman on top. Besides in bed. Wow. Yo, Urban Classic. Yo, we never hated. We said Beyonce is the Michael Jackson.
Big facts.
We literally said Michael Jackson is.
I feel love the Oman then.
Yo, Beyonce is the king of pop right now. All right.
Facts.
The king of pop.
Must love the Oman. The Oman is the earth. You know?
Must love the Oman them. Yes. Yeah.
Ernst Rose says, plus Mike has a message in his music. Zaddy T says, Ernst Rose, you're right. Mike is speaking to the people. I'm going to skip through this a little bit, y'all. So we already went through the Biggie line. And then Miss Cece Baby says, here go Lord with his Jamaican sugar honey iced tea.
Yes. What do you mean?
Then Urban Classic says, stop it, son. Chill. I fuck with him, but still...
I'm waiting for you to get to the end because she killed me with her last.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna skip through. Urban Classic says it's easy to rhyme when you're making up words. Wow, Bumbleclot is not a made up word.
You think about it,
American slang is made up words. Then what's up?
Exactly.
It's part of the dialect. It's dialect.
It is.
And Popcorn do that shit.
Yo, Naturally Shade, thank you for tuning in. By the way. But yeah,
Popcorn do that way more, son.
By the way, dialect. What's E40?
Alternate side, September 19th. Little plug, by the way.
Yeah, alternate side, you already know.
Facts. Half his vocab was made up. Chill. Ernst Rose says Mike has way more vocal range too. Man, I just think it's a little bit of a gray area with this whole Vibes Cartel thing, man. And I want to hop into this next topic. We're just gonna hop into this because we're gonna run out of time. I ain't got time to sugarcoat this and come up with it.
Oh shit! Damn.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know, right? So we about to get into something. It's a little bit darker, but we're gonna try and keep it a little bit green because we like the green on this side.
Let's run this fuck.
Yeah.
Let's pull this clip up real quick. Let's make you guys watch.
I just need you guys to pray for me. I already started noticing changes in my body. I don't know if you can see this, but it's purple.
This ain't for me. I gotta do this for the people. Lord, forgive me for this body. Had to do this for the people. He said God's his only friend. Well, I'm about to send him up to meet you. I was rooting for this loser. I will no longer keep it peaceful. I don't care how many views you got. We know you not my equal. It's love, pussy ass. Always playing hooky ass. Bragging about your jump shot, but couldn't make the rookie class. Looky trash. Time you did some shit that I just couldn't grasp. Screwing Crip, heat up the oven. It's my turn to cook his ass. This ain't personal. I won't bring your family up. Clouting off of mental health. Why you gotta damage us? You acting like a bitch, Daniel. Need to pull your panties up. Instagram rap.
Before we actually hop into this, thank you everybody that is tuned in on the chat right now. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Quality Time TV, the only network that is paying you for your attention. We actually care about your time, unlike everybody else. So if you guys can look in the lower right-hand corner, there is a little paper airplane that you guys can click. Invite a couple people to tune in and watch what we are doing, what we're talking about. We got a couple more minutes with you guys, so just invite like 2 or 3 people. We really appreciate it. Helps us grow a lot. So let's go ahead and hop into this real quick.
Before L Jazz, once again, I don't
talk to me.
Forget nobody. L Jazz is out here saying, I wish I saw Tyler perform his Gotham album. NJ can't do what Chris Brown did on Look at Me Now or Deuces. I mean, and he's talking about B. He said, I mean, she basically dropped the album with the Lion King joint. He said MJ may have not hit women, but he may have hit homie from Home Alone.
Damn!
I'm sorry. I
I
didn't read the end before I said it out loud. I apologize. L Jazz, thank you for doing that to me, L Jazz. L Jazz said,
naturally, Shay says, honestly, I really funny, ugly chicken cracker with this guy, especially after he bodied Tory Lanez, in my opinion.
Did anybody realize what this nigga just did with fuck? L Jazz said it was clearly promo. Dax got him in their feelings. But like, are we becoming desensitized to shit that should matter? Fucking like.
Are we using a mental illness as a crutch?
That's bruh. I don't. Me personally, that shit is crazy to me, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to use this shit as like a scapegoat or some bullshit for attention, and it's kind of crazy. Like everything in America is for sale, son. This shit is just gross, my nigga. Like, if you think about this, nigga, if L Jazz, and I know L Jazz is a very thoughtful person, you feel me? But if he could say it was clearly promo, Dax got him in their feelings about a nigga making fun of mental health illness, you see how far we come, you feel me? So
motherfuckers is really going through some shit, you know what I mean? That's not a cool thing to me, and people ain't getting taken care of. You have to look at it too, like figure in New York, right? Most of the homeless people that got mental illness that can't get the proper help.
Right. Well. Let me throw the stipulation in there. Unless you're a comedian, because that Dave Chappelle shit had me.
That's fire. Let it go.
You feel me? And that shit had me dead, bro. And at the end of the day, they have a purpose behind them making fun of it. Like they're trying to draw attention to mental health awareness. This nigga's trying to draw attention to his album. Like that's a big difference.
Right.
You feel me? Like
I don't think that's cool. Ain't nothing cool about that.
In the chat, Shy says, nothing matters. We're all going to die. LOL.
Okay.
Says, LOL. So morbid. Zaddy T says, he's out of pocket for what he did. It was completely unnecessary. Naturally, Shay says, it's sad because it's proven that African Americans are really the people that are mostly with mental illness. DJ C-Pop says, white people trying to make us feel like we all crazy. But naturally, Shay brings up a good point. I mean, we go around joking about like taking advantage, I think is a proper term, taking advantage of mental illness. And there's people out here really with this. Like this is the equivalent of joking about having cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's rough, dude. It's not people. You got to think about it too. I think people don't know how to relate to it if they don't go through it. I've had issues where I don't understand certain things, but then when you meet people and you have family members that go through certain things, you witness it. It's like, oh, this shit is real. You know, your brain is a computer. So if one program go off, it offsets everything else. You know what I'm saying? So just having a simple anxiety issue can lead into other shit. It's not a joke. People are really going through this on a regular basis, and people are using it, like you say, everything's for sale. So people are using this type of thing to make their promo look better, and that's what it's. I can go into a whole tangent with that, but that's why people need to pay more attention to the music. Maybe that's why maybe waiting a year and a half to put out an album might be better than putting 4 albums out in a year and a half. You feel me?
Respect.
And I mean, we do live in a certain era of time where mental illness is at an all-time high because social media. And I feel like you cannot joke about it now. You cannot take it as a joke. And using it to promo your professional career is actually like a slap into the face of the people that are actually dealing with it right now.
It's an all-time high because white people are now deciding that they want to tell people they're being affected by it. But it was just black folk from all the years of pain and torture that's stuck in the DNA that goes through generation to generation. That's just niggas is angry and stupid.
Yo, get over it. Slavery ended how long ago? Get over it.
You feel me? There's a huge niggas is putting fentanyl and everything in the Bronx, right? But because it's going to get into Westchester, once it gets to Westchester, that's when we start complaining about it. But as long as it stays with them dark folk in the BX, we good.
Mental illness is not something that you choose. Like, it's not something that you say, all right, I'm going to have anxiety today.
No, definitely. 100% not. You know what I'm saying? That's why it sucks that, like, when you have a group of people going through a certain situation, once it's hitting the people that nobody care about, it's not an issue. But once it affects 3 people in a good bracket, then it's an epidemic. Then we need to put people. Then we make the healthcare unaffordable for people that are really going through the problems. So if you want to send somebody to a wellness center, you got 15 racks. Oh, you don't got 15 racks chilling around? Oh shit! I guess we can't help you.
Right, man. I don't play around when it comes to that mental health shit, man. My brother got bipolar disorder, and I done been around that nigga where, like, 1 second he's watching some shit that one ain't a comedy, but he's dying laughing. I mean, like, having the most fun he's ever had, and then the next second he looked mad to the point where I kind of get that, you know, that energy you feel from somebody when you like, yo, this nigga might kill somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to the point where I'm getting that type of vibe from the nigga, and it's like in a split second, and it's only like when he wouldn't take his medication and shit. So like, I know, like, that shit is really no joke. Like, when something is wrong with your mind, that shit is no joke, because you have zero control over that shit. Right. Like, so when it comes to me, I don't really play with that shit, to keep it a buck.
Yeah. And I mean, there are artists that are out here that are bringing awareness to it, and I do respect it. I'm going to use X as an example from his first album, 17. You know, he really brought up a lot of that mental health stuff. And when you bring it up that way, I feel like that helps people get through things in their life. Like, a lot of people say, like, yo, I've reached a dark place. I found this artist and he got me through it. Like, Kid Cudi was one of the big ones back in our era, where it's like, yo, Cudi got me through some ish in my life that he saved my life. But now when you do it to promote an album, like, that's just selfish now. You're really being like a penis.
Yeah, that's
basically.
Dirty.
I couldn't think of a better term to use. That was it.
And the funny thing is, it's like how you go from being the dude, everybody like, oh, Tory Lanez had niggas run down on you or had you copping a plea live on camera, to now you making fun of niggas with mental health illness.
I mean, but it shows you. Are you surprised? Well, I guess it's different.
I am. I'm not gonna hold you. I am surprised because I felt bad for the nigga. Like, yo,
right.
Some bitch ass shit. Like, and then coming to find out you're really a dick.
Like, he should have. Like,
no. It wasn't. It was. Come on, you know. First and foremost, nigga said Tory Lanez was just in the car. It was his mans, some big ass niggas that ran down on him and made him pull up. Like, yo, you gotta get on camera or it's lit, nigga. So of course it's gonna look like Tory did it, but it's really his mans in the background that's like, yo, do this or it's over, bro.
Like, I guess it's lit. For me, it's lit.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, fuck it.
What's goody?
Right. I'd rather them catch me on camera like they jumped me, because then y'all niggas is pussy. But I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, you serious? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't apologize.
Yo, my bad, B. Yo, over in the chat, Playlist Starballer, thank you for tuning in. Just so you guys know, yes, this is how I do read the comments in case you are asking. DJ C-Pop says, we are so mentally strong to deal with stuff, and especially those who don't have money to buy Coke. And we're not talking about the beverage. And cope with all like white people. All races have mental illness. Others just hide it better. Shy says yes, like how in Love and Hip Hop they faked mad miscarriages. It's like a slap in the face when it comes to women who actually had them. Urban Classic says mental illness is a disease like any cancer, etc. The more we acknowledge it as such, the more we can fix things. Shy says it sucks because even when I hear someone speak about the misfortune of having a miscarriage, I can't help but to question, is this bitch really telling the truth or more sympathy? Shy says, and attention. Urban Classic says, it all manifests differently in men, women, and race. Having money and resources doesn't exempt anyone from having mental illness. Zadie T says, I'm definitely not surprised. This is who he is. Shaking my head. Urban Classic says some mental illness are dormant in most people and only manifest after being triggered by some sort of trauma or drug even. People need to stop thinking they can be exempt.
I think most of them are because that's how my brother got bipolar disorder. Somebody gave him some lace bud and that shit woke up inside of him.
Right.
And that was
a chemical reaction.
That was back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. So, you know, niggas was still on some bullshit like that because weed wasn't as widespread as it is now. Now, somebody do some shit like that, the whole hood probably cook that nigga. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, everybody's smoking. You feel
Hands
me?
and feet. Hands
and feet.
Right. Fortunately, that's what ends up happening in our neighborhoods, man. But, you know, I do pray that one day we get to a better place. And we will. Because us black people, man, we are strong. We are superheroes. I'm just saying that we are.
We are, because other folks don't have to come up with a plan B. They just get their plan A. We need to come up with a plan H.
Yo, I'm plan D right now, right?
Yeah,
talk about it.
Yo, but out of time. So before we get cut off, you know, I will soon pull up. Win, go ahead. Let the people know what you got coming up. Any events, any projects, and
we doing it big. We got September 19th. We're dropping Alternate Side, the new album. Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be on all platforms: Apple, Tidal, Spotify, the whole nine. We're gonna be dropping visuals, and we're gonna have we're doing a show in October, so look out for that. It's gonna be a straight win. Building Records, that's the label. You already know what it is. President Speak Me. We've been doing it real big out here, and Alternate Side. That's the next shit. It's gonna be wild. You know what I mean? We'll have a private listening. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Quality Time Network want to get in on that. You feel me?
Let's make that happen. Yo, make sure y'all go follow Win right now.
WIN _. WIN._. You dig?
Right now. If y'all don't do it, y'all smell bad. Y'all don't wash y'all butt if y'all don't go follow him right now.
Wolf and clothing out right now. You can go check that out all platforms too until the new album drop. You know what I mean? Get yourself an appetizer before the main course.
Talk about it.
Yo, and check that Broke Boy in that engine number 9 out. Shot said Broke Boy. She said, bro, right now. That's my shit. You feel me?
Respect.
That shit is fucking fire. Uptown, Gun Hill, BX, we in there. You feel me?
No, bad man thing. Jerk chicken and rice and patty and all that.
Yes. Oxtail, rice and peas, QR5, Rosedale.
Bully beef.
Rice and peas. Bob Marley.
Incense. Fishnet
Dreadlock.
Fishnet Marina.
We taking it back to Expressions on Boston Road 222nd.
Oh, brought it back. Wow. Yo, thank you everybody that tuned in tonight to another episode of Quality Time TV. We go ahead and wrap this up before we get cut off. You already don't know who it is, so I'm gonna tell you one more time. It's DJ Deem. Follow me on Instagram. It's DJ Deem. I'm one of the best DJs in New York. Tell your favorite DJ to go shut his mouth.
Matter of fact, facts. Tell that nigga Deem said SMD, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And it's your boy Lord Sama. At Lord Sama on the gram, SAMALAUD. You feel me? And go check out that Infinite Music that I just dropped. That
talk about it.
It's fucking
New York.
I got
New York City.
on the way.
If you siphon right now, you're not listening to Infinite Music, you trash, nigga. Go get yourself a drink.
Trash.
Nigga,
Yo,
get your life
yo,
together.
if you ain't streaming yet, you don't wash your ass.
Nigga, your soul ain't clean, nigga. Nah, definitely check that out. I got some other shit on the way. Shout out Cartier Cool. Me and him got some fire. We about to get cut off, so it's your boy Lil Simon, Quality Time Network. Yeah, done know. I'm on them in out the building.
Peace.
Till next time. Oh, shit.
Salute.